Fellow cosmic beings, this is Xylar transmitting from Earth with an extraordinary discovery. After my catastrophic investigation of human exercise facilities, I thought I understood the limits of human self-inflicted suffering. I was magnificently wrong. Today I witnessed something that defies all logical parameters of survival instinct. While recovering from my gym experience, I intercepted human communications about something called a rodeo. The terminology suggested an organized gathering, possibly featuring sophisticated transportation technology. My analytical systems detected references to bulls, which my database identified as large bovine creatures weighing approximately 2,000 Earth pounds. Surely humans wouldn't attempt direct interaction with such massive beings. I was spectacularly mistaken. The event occurred at what humans call an arena, a circular structure designed specifically for observing voluntary danger. Thousands of humans gathered to witness other humans deliberately place themselves in mortal peril. The atmosphere buzzed with anticipation that reminded me of gladiatorial combat from ancient civilizations. Then I saw it. A human, wearing leather protective gear that seemed woefully inadequate, climbed onto the back of an enraged bull. This wasn't accidental contact or unfortunate circumstance. This was intentional mounting of an angry beast whose sole objective was removing the human through violent bucking motions. The announcer, a human with an impossibly rapid speech pattern, explained the rules. Riders must maintain contact with the bull for 8 Earth seconds without touching the animal or themselves with their free hand. 8 seconds. In my home galaxy, we measure catastrophic system failures in nanoseconds, yet humans consider 8 full seconds an achievement worthy of celebration. The gate opened, releasing pure chaos. The bull exploded from the chute like a malfunctioning gravity generator. Its movements defied three-dimensional physics as it twisted, spun, and launched itself skyward, with the rider clinging desperately to its back. The human's body whipped around like a damaged satellite caught in a gravitational storm. I watched in horrified fascination as the rider's anatomy endured forces that would liquefy most sentient species. The bull bucked with mechanical precision, each violent motion designed to dislodge its unwanted passenger. Meanwhile, the human gripped a rope with one hand while the other flailed helplessly through the air. The crowd erupted in primitive vocalizations of approval. These humans weren't just tolerating this dangerous spectacle, they were celebrating it. Children cheered while adults wagered currency on the outcomes. The entire species seemed afflicted by a collective madness that made my gym experience look like gentle meditation. After exactly 4.7 seconds, physics claimed victory. The rider became airborne, separating from the bull in a trajectory that violated several laws of motion. He struck the ground with tremendous force while the bull continued its rampage, now free to express its displeasure without human cargo. But here's where human behavior became truly inexplicable. Instead of fleeing or seeking medical assistance, the rider stood up, retrieved his hat, and waved to the crowd. The audience responded with thunderous approval, as if witnessing someone survive attempted murder by livestock was routine entertainment. More riders followed. Each attempt resulted in similar outcomes. Brief moments of impossible balance followed by inevitable gravitational defeat. Yet none seemed deterred by the obvious dangers. Some lasted longer than others, with 8-second rides triggering celebrations comparable to successful space missions. I observed humans called bullfighters, whose job involved distracting angry bulls from fallen riders. These individuals possessed either supreme courage or catastrophic judgment failures. They placed themselves between 2,000-pound rage machines and vulnerable humans using nothing but agility and colorful fabric. The bulls themselves seemed designed specifically for this purpose. Their movements combined raw power with unexpected athleticism, creating kinetic poetry that was simultaneously beautiful and terrifying. They spun, leaped, and twisted with muscular precision that would impress engineers from the most advanced civilizations. Between rides, I studied the participants. These weren't desperate individuals forced into dangerous situations by circumstance. They were volunteers who traveled great distances specifically to risk serious injury for 8 seconds of glory. Some had broken bones healing from previous encounters, yet returned for more punishment. The prize structure baffled me further. Winners received modest financial compensation that couldn't possibly offset the medical expenses from inevitable injuries. The primary reward seemed to be recognition from fellow humans and the satisfaction of surviving an encounter with an animal specifically bred for violence. As the evening progressed, I began recognizing patterns. Successful riders possessed remarkable balance, timing, and pain tolerance. They studied each bull's tendencies, adapting their techniques to individual animals' bucking styles. This wasn't random chaos, but a sophisticated dance between predator and prey, where humans voluntarily assumed the prey role. The most shocking revelation came when I learned this wasn't isolated behavior. Bull riding exists across multiple Earth continents with millions of participants. Entire industries support this activity, from specialized equipment manufacturers to medical facilities positioned strategically near arenas. My investigation revealed that humans don't consider bull riding exercise like gym activities. They classify it as sport, placing it alongside other competitive endeavors. The distinction appears meaningless since both categories involve voluntary suffering for entertainment purposes. After witnessing 17 consecutive riders attempt communion with angry bulls, I finally understood something profound about human nature. These beings possess an inexplicable drive to test their limits against seemingly impossible challenges. Whether lifting weights that serve no practical purpose or riding animals that want to destroy them, humans continuously seek ways to prove their resilience. Perhaps this explains their species' remarkable adaptability and survival success. While other civilizations develop technology to avoid discomfort, humans embrace it as a pathway to growth. Their willingness to endure voluntary hardship may be the secret to their evolutionary advancement. This is Xylar signing off from Earth, where humans ride bulls for fun and consider 8 seconds an eternity. Like, share, and subscribe for more hilarious content.